So you had to make a decision
I
to
did.
fuel what is easy or learn from this experience in a different way that you hadn't yet experienced.
Yeah, I had LOs in the local market that were working under my roof for H&R Block that were turning to me. And it was kind of like, I could equate it to like, they were thrown off their cruise ship and they were in safety boats and they were looking to me like, where do I go? And I didn't know where to go because people were scattering in the industry. People were like, there was talk of regulation and Merrill Lynch was closing on Wall Street and Wall Street was horrified. And it was just like D-Day. They had done the mortgage implosion thing was on the internet. And it felt like the darkest hour of the mortgage business. And I wanted to put people in a safe place. And this guy gave me this shop. And I thought for those that can follow me, I can get them to dry land. And, that's what I did. I said to everybody, come with me here that's in that local market. And I think everybody did that. I think in the 14 districts, my one-on-one conversations with the district managers in Denver and in Southern California and in Atlanta and in Chicago. I mean, as I'm saying this to you, by the way, the names of those guys are in my head and their faces and those conversations, which are hard conversations to have. And it was like, get your guys to safety. We need a divide right now. There's no one place we can all go to. There's no boat out there for 1,200 people, but you go find the boat for your guy in Chicago that you can take, those 40 people to. And that's how I felt for Boston. I felt like I'm going to get some guys. And I did. I took guys to Lintegra. And so I got there and I was happy to be working and I was making a paycheck. And these 50 guys, I had showed up and they were grateful to have me because they hadn't had a mortgage specific boss. And within a couple weeks of getting there, I get a phone call from Ryan Kuby, who is the head of a very regional sized company called Village Home Mortgage that Joe Penabianco owns. And they're based out of Mount Laurel, New Jersey. And Ryan and I had worked together for many years at H&R Block before he had left to build this with Joe. There was probably a 3-year separation with him leaving to go build that and then me arriving at Lintegra. And so Lintegra, was a wholesale retail shop where we were, putting loans out to different lenders. And Ryan wanted our business for Village Home. Okay. So he came, he called, we talked, he came. He knew the people I had brought over. I cleaned up the shop, the 52 guys I took over. There was a culling of the herd that occurred. Really, I looked at like the numbers, who we needed to get like a tight ship down. And so, we were at that point, we ended up at about the 32 person mark. We were a nice tight team. Everybody was producing. And, during that visit, he said, do you think your owner would sell? And because we want to expand into New England. And I said, I don't know if we would, but I'd be willing to do it. And enter stage left Joe Penabianco, who would coach me through my first brokering of a sale of a mortgage company. And I would go through about a 90-day process with Joe on the other end of the horn, coaching me through the reins of this. And we would close the deal and we would become Village Home Mortgage and change the door on our sign, the sign on our door. And there would begin a 12-year journey.